So I asked you guys to graph it, kind of gives you an idea what's happening. A lot of you guys always ask, I'm a visual learner, okay, then graph it. I have an order pair, so let's get that order pair on there if you haven't already. One, 5. How do I get there from the origin? Use words left, right, up, down, stay. Good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. The second part says y equals -2. Well, maybe you're not sure how to graph that. So if you make a table of values, it tells you all your y values are what? -2. And you make up the x values, because there is no x value, right? It's saying it doesn't matter what the input is, your output will always be -2. So let's graph. Stay, down 2. Right 1, down 2. Right 2, down 2. This is the graph of y equals -2. Raise your hand if you had that. So here I have a horizontal line, and it says we want to find the equation of the line perpendicular. Well, we just took notes on that. Perpendicular is basically saying that their slopes and their product is -1. So let me walk you through the conceptual, and then you'll kind of just see the problem really quickly. In this problem, if you think about what's the slope of this green line, if your desk next to your partner, take 15 seconds. What do you think the slope is of this line? You should be sitting next to someone. Chewing? No. Count of 3. 1, 2, 3. 0. Look. If I want to go from this point to this point, my rise is what? 0 over, if I go to the right, that's what? Run of 1. 0 divided by 1 is 0. If you didn't know that, look in your calculator. Okay? Well, think about it. If we said this is line 1, they usually write it with the cursive L. That means we're saying that our slope of the first line is 0 over 1 times m2 equals -1. Class, if you take 0 and multiply it by anything, what happens? So can 0 equal -1? True or false? False. So m2 doesn't have any slope. What does this mean for us? If I actually drew a line, this is what it means to be perpendicular, right? If I just draw a line down this, do that point, what do you notice about the order pairs on here? Give me that order pair. What is it? 1, 5. Give me that order pair. What do you notice? The equation of this line is what? X equals 1. And that's your answer. Find the equation of the line perpendicular to y equals -2 is here. And it has to go through this point 1, 5. Well, this line, if you look at it, this is a horizontal, this is a vertical line. Then I'll actually show you why their relationship is -1. We'll call this your second line. Klaus, how do you go from here to there? A rise of 1 and a run of 0. So if my second slope is 1 over 0, you can also say that you went down. Does that make sense? From this point to this point, you can also say you went down -1. So if you multiply across here, you'll recognize you get 0 times -1 is -1, 1 times 0 is 0, and you'll get still having a slope of that they're negative reciprocals. You guys see that? If you flip this, you get 1 over 0. So the answer to the problem is x equals 1. Draw it. It kind of just makes sense. To graph a vertical and horizontal line, I get stuck sometimes, so I just make a table of values and then see what your pattern is.